up and welcome to the grand finale of Pizza Wars with Thrive. The serial eaters and I tasted 60 pizzas across the city of Mumbai and we've narrowed it down to the top 5 who are going to battle it out today for the title of Best Pizza in Bombay. Anyway, the battle is between the Americano pizza from Americano, the Diavola pizza from Motodo Pizzeria, the classic pepperoni from Queen Margherita, the spicy salami from Cecconi's Mumbai, the double down pizza from Lil Gamby. May the best pizza win. Alright folks, it's time to judge some pizzas and guess what? I got the band back together. Please welcome my beautiful wife Deepti and my illustrious father Micky Makija. So, are you guys ready to judge some pizzas with me?
You bet.
Yeah.
Okay, so as always, we have to ask one question before we start. What are you looking for in the best pizza today?
As usual, great bread, the perfect amount of char, and excellent pepperoni.
Alright.
Well, pretty much in the same space. The pepperoni's got to be spot on, the cheese has got to be voluminous, and the bread crust has to be absolutely soft and crunchy.
And non-Indianized sauce.
Alright, so we've got the parameters by which we're going to judge the pizzas. Great base, great sauce, great cheese, great topping. You got to nail everything to be the best pizza in Bombay. So you know what? Let the battle begin. Alright guys. Pizza number 1. Numero Uno. Yeah, dig in.
These are like 8 inches, 12 inches. What are
Grease.
Whatever is the default size, we order that. And if they have a 8-inch, we get the 10-inch because all the pizzas should be a 10-inch pizza so that it's pretty even across the board. Because sometimes having a smaller size pizza actually changes the way it tastes. I
Of
feel.
course.
So these are the Naples style.
This one is, looks like a Naples style. It has some good char on the bottom.
Mine has got a fat corniche. That's this portion of the pizza.
Which I did not know it was called that. And mine has got a truckload of pepperoni on it.
Same.
So very generous with the pepperoni. Let's taste.
That dough's got a crunch in it, and it's airy. It's not dense.
I think I know where this pizza is from.
Okay.
But it's a very, very tasty pizza. You see that little floop? That is perfect for a Neopolitan style. The bread is delicious. The sauce is perfectly seasoned and spiced.
I endorse everything she said. It's rendered me speechless.
I'm just eating.
I suspect it's a
Pizza.
So, this is a problem I figure I had with the pizza first time as well. The salt. So the sauce has a fair bit of salt and the salami is fairly salted. So overall the combination together is a bit too salty for me. But you can taste every component and that's amazing.
I have no issues with sodium, they work for me.
Yeah, even I actually don't have an issue with the amount of salt on it.
And I'm on medication anyway for it, so.
Okay then. This is obviously not good for your good for your doctor's bill, but anyway, I think this is a pretty solid start to this final.
Yes.
It's a good pie all around. Do we have enough to score, judges?
Yeah, of course. The
Absolutely.
bread. Oh my God, that bread.
Yeah, it is really, seriously, it's very good.
Okay, you've got another 4 more slices to go, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, let's score. Alright guys, pizza number 2.
Yes.
And this one has obviously been cut into quarters, not into 8 slices. But looks like a nice Neopolitan style pizza. I can see a lot of charring on the crust and a reasonable amount of pepperoni as well. You all got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, see, okay,
that's
so-
not fair. Can you swap the pieces?
Nope.
Oh. Okay.
That's some seriously thick pepperoni.
But I think because your crust is a little uneven there and mine is a little more
But look at
puffed
the
up.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's almost 6 full pieces.
5, 4 and a half.
And then
1,
this-
2, 3, 4 and a half. And a
Yeah.
quarter. Okay.
So,
Anyway, should we eat?
Yes, we
yeah,
can.
of course,
Let's
let's eat.
So okay, this is a lot thinner. I mean, a lot fatter than the other pizza.
Wow. Okay, first of all, it's still got a good fold.
Yeah.
And lots of leoparding on the crust.
Yeah, crazy leoparding. Like,
Definitely not been.
and the cheese is heavy. Like I can feel the weight of the cheese.
Anyway, let's dig in.
Pepperoni is
The sauce is slightly sweeter than the last one.
There's so much of that oregano mix on it. That's literally all I'm tasting. There's a lot of cheese, but it's not very tasty cheese. And the tomato sauce itself is not very tasty, and I'm not fancying the fat pepperoni.
There's something about this. It's got all the ingredients, but somehow,
Yeah.
you know, it's like a dish. It's not like a pizza. You know what I mean?
So I don't know if they're using local tomatoes because it's seriously low on flavor. The pepperoni is okay. It's something you might buy off the local deli shelf. It's
For me,
not-
I'm really enjoying the bread though. The bread has a lot of flavor.
But I find it too dense.
Oh, cool.
And the key is the part that doesn't have the cheese or the meat on it. This is what causes shots.
The fold then, like a
Yeah, that's like ODing on dough.
So uncle, you're welcome to my extra pepperoni because I'm not fancying it.
But I'm going to give it one more bite. Let's see what it's all about.
Very generous with the cheese, the pepperoni, the sauce. But for me, it's just lacking flavor.
I think it doesn't need this oregano splash that is on it, first of all.
It's
And-
a lot. Like mine had a lot. So it's kind of drowning out every other taste.
Yeah, I think it's best left to the customer to pour their own oregano at the end
100%.
if they want it or not. Not bad, but we'll see where they land. Anyway, let's score.
Let's go.
Pizza number 3. And this one, obviously, as you can see, has some onion on it. So now the thing is, you have to know that all pizzas that I order, if the restaurant doesn't have a plain pepperoni or a salami, we leave all the toppings on except the jalapenos and the chili flakes. There is a message sent by me, please do not put any chili flakes or any jalapenos. Whatever else is there, I don't touch. So yeah, this is
Interesting.
obviously pepperoni and onion.
So I feel like maybe the corniche could have used a little olive oil brushing. It looks quite
But so
doughy.
also the other thing to note is a lot of pizza places send dippers and oils and things
Okay.
to dip your crust in, but we don't want any of that stuff.
Right, of
That's why
course.
we're not having them. But just a FYI.
Okay.
So yeah, let's dig in. You want the
This
bigger slice?
somehow doesn't look like top shelf pizza. That they made it to the top 5 is
I don't know when I started hating fat pepperoni, but generally that's an indication of not great
I
quality.
think today. You dislike pepperonis, fat pepperoni from today. Anyway, let's taste.
Not bad though. It's got a decent fall.
The sauce is very tangy.
Yeah, extremely and salty. It's it almost tastes like Indian tomato sauce.
it's
You know when you make your own and the tomatoes are really acidic,
Yeah.
quite sour.
you're right, it is. And there's a generous amount of it in relation to the cheese.
Yeah. It is definitely a saucy pizza.
Yeah.
The onions are doing nothing.
No.
Absolutely nothing. In fact, because they're not caramelized and they're not really cooked, they have this sort of vague boiled onion taste, which is not fun. And I'm not a fan of fat pepperoni again.
And while this is not the bearing on our judging, but you think the onions would have worked better if there were jalapenos on it?
Yeah.
You know what? I think
Just a FYI, yeah. So if that's
This-
because I've removed the jalapenos, obviously.
the sourness is at a level which you associate with, you know, when women crave katta stuff. This
What?
is in that katta space.
What is this women craving khatta stuff?
You know, when women are pregnant, they feel
But
the
how
need
will you know, uncle?
too sour.
It is very acidic.
Do we have enough to score then?
Oh,
I think
so.
Yeah.
Okay,
do.
let's go. All right, and here we have pizza number 4.
Loads of pepperoni.
Yeah, good amount of pepperoni. Looks fairly saucy. Little
I like the bubbles.
dollops of cheese.
What is this horizontal slice of pepperoni that I've got?
I do not know.
I like
It's
the
like they
bubbles.
sliced it
Maybe it's a hand cut pepperoni.
height-wise instead of, I mean, look at it. It's just like half a sausage.
You think maybe they have a whole sausage and they're just randomly chopping it? Anyway, let's eat.
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
how
go
do
for
we
it.
get circular?
Oh, crunchy. Oh.
So this probably has the least prominent corniche of all the ones that we've tried so far. But, ooh, and I can feel the, what is it called?
The weight.
No, the polenta at the bottom. Is it polenta?
Semolina.
Semolina.
Probably.
My memory is failing me. Yeah, but I can feel it at the bottom, which means crispy. Right?
Somehow the dough doesn't have that slight crunch considering it's got...
Again, I'm finding it really high on the sodium.
No, this one even I'm finding quite high on the salt.
But beyond that, I'm quite enjoying the taste actually. A fair bit of cheese.
Even though it's in dollops.
Yeah. So it's like they put mozzarella, actual mozzarella crumbs. What is really throwing the pizza off is the very, very different sizes of the pepperoni or the salami pepperoni. That's all over the pizza. Like I've got this ginormous slice which is throwing the salt off big time, while the others all have like different sort of, some are thick, some are thin, which is just every bite is different then.
I'm getting a slightly bitter aftertaste from the puree.
I mean, I like it. It's a decent pie.
Yeah.
But beyond that,
It's very salty. It's
There's
hard to
some-
see beyond the salt.
yeah, I mean, I'm not, once I've had 2-3 bites, I'm not finding it as salty, but the first bite really kind of hit me with the salt. But I think overall we have enough to score. Alright.
Did I get a spot of fennel there?
Maybe there's more than pepperoni in this.
Enough to score, but like I said,
That doesn't actually look like pepperoni at all.
What is it?
Maybe it's
look at
another pokey thing that goes on this pizza, because again, not every place has a standard pepperoni.
It's just salty.
their spreading system is off, I think.
Yeah, big time.
You know, it's not an evenness across everything. So you're getting either dollops of the puree, and then suddenly you'll get a dollop of the pizza, cheese.
The salami, pepperoni, whatever, I don't know, I think it's pepperoni. It has neither pokiness, not like that slight hit of sourness which you get off pepperoni. It's just salt. Just vague meaty texture and salt.
Alright, let's rate then. We've got the fifth and final pizza, and this one has some specks of basil on it. Looks
Some very good looking salami, and I am living for these little pools of cheese. I don't know if you can see this little pool of cheese.
Do you want my slice?
No.
We can swap slices.
No, it's fine.
No, we can swap.
I also have a little tiniest cheese
But
pool.
this pool of cheese is not something that works, yeah. Because when you're sharing a pizza,
But that Italian pizza, they don't put that cheese all over like Americans
That's,
do. They put little pieces of cheese, and you're not supposed to get cheese in every bite.
If you want cheese in every bite, you have to eat Shiv Sagar pizza.
Yeah, or
no. But then the problem is that if you're sharing it with somebody, you might get only cheeseless pizza.
now that is how the Italians eat a whole pizza themselves half the time.
Ah, see,
They don't
that's the
share.
whole thing.
But yeah, let's dig in.
Yes.
And some good leoparding at the
Oh, I
bottom of
like
this one
the
also.
dough.
Oh, some spectacular leoparding. Look at that.
The right crunch.
This actually is salami,
I told you.
like proper salami from Italy. Very salty dough.
Whoa. Whoa.
Serious salt.
This is my sodium intake for the entire month in just like one bite.
And I'm sure the cheese also has it.
No, they normally should be using low salt mozzarella cheese.
Yeah, but this looks like even the puree has got extra salt, even the...
Yeah. So the sauce is seriously salty.
No, the sauce is not salty.
Sauce is salty.
I think that's the salami that's on the sauce. Take it from a corner where there isn't.
I'm still tasting lots of salt.
Not tasting that much, but
Even if you don't have the salami in the bite, there is salt.
This had the potential of being probably the best pizza of the lot, but it's been over-seasoned to such an extent that I'm going to be 3 times my size tomorrow just from sheer water retention.
actually, this is giving me a slight bitter aftertaste
Yeah.
from somewhere.
Yeah. Is it the cheese?
No, it's probably the salami.
But the dough is damn good. I like the dough. Very good.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm disappointed in the cheese pool. I think it's a sauce.
But you're right, there is a bit aftertaste.
Come on, guys.
Maybe the excessive sodium.
I'm upset.
You know, sometimes salamis can have that slight bitter aftertaste. I don't know whether that's supposed to be that way or is it, you know, improper storage and just how it cooks or whatever. But yeah,
Lord, that is like eating a pickle, like eating a giant slice of pickle. Yeah.
But this salami looks more in the ham space or bacon.
no.
No, it's proper
this is
salami.
proper salami. You're thinking of Joseph Cold Storage salami. That is not what salami actually is. Salami is more like a pepperoni. It's cured, it's dried, it's not like what we get is like a meatloaf. So anyway,
More like mortadella.
yeah, all that aside, we have enough to scope.
Yeah. It's a
Alright.
shame it's such good bread.
Alright, good bread, salty salami, let's rate it.
You can see I ate it all.
Alright folks, it's now time to announce the winner, but first, let's find out what pizza we ate in what order.
Sure.
So the first pizza we all tried was Lil Gamby.
Oh!
Yeah, so that was the first pizza that we tried was Lil Gamby. The second pizza we tried was Queen Margherita, which you've not had ever, neither have you.
No.
Lil Gamby you've had at home, but
Yeah, but never the pepperoni.
And you came for the Lil Gamby tasting. Then the third pizza we tried with the onions was Motodo Pizzeria,
Oh.
which neither of you have tried as
No.
well. Then we tried Americano, the fourth pizza.
Oh!
That was the Americano pizza, which you've never tried.
The
We have
restaurant.
eaten at Americano, but we've had the Carnitas pizza there.
That was the one with the doughy crust?
The semolina at the bottom.
Oh, okay, the thinner one. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
And the final pizza we tried was Cecconi's,
Wow!
which you've not tasted, but
I was there for that tasting and that was an epic pizza then.
yes, and Cecconi's was actually the number one pizza going
Across.
by all the scores combined of mine and the serial eaters. They were number one on the table. If you haven't seen the table, go to my Instagram at Headbanger Eats and check my highlights. I put all the ratings of all the pizzas that we tasted over there. Anyway, it's time to find out who has won Pizza Wars and which is the best pizza of Mumbai city, at least for 2024. So in third place, we had a tie between Motodo and Cecconi's.
So the salt from that is still making me sweat. I feel like my blood pressure is like shot up to like the roof right now. But
Yeah.
my blood pressure is inversely proportional to the disappointment.
You are looking very angry. Cecconi's unfortunately has
And you
fallen.
cannot charge $1,600 for a pizza and then load it with salt, guys. If I'd like, can you imagine how upset I'd be if I'd ordered that pizza and like
It's
just found it too
called
salty to eat?
Value
No.
for money. The sodium value for money.
Though we are not looking at prices, yes, that pizza is 1,250 rupees.
Bloody hell.
And
Sorry, this makes me really angry. Also, probably because, you know, my blood pressure is really high right now.
And here's the biggest box also.
And you know, okay, so Friday night pizza and beer is my ritual. And when I get a bad pizza, it ruins my entire weekend, makes me very angry and insufferable at home. So this just really just hurts me. Oh, sorry. That was my
Alright, so in third place was Motodo Pizzeria and Cecconi's with 19 points out of 30.
Didn't deserve it.
The second place was also a tie between Queen Margherita and Americano with 19.8 points. So just a hair better than the previous two. And the winner by a mile with 24.75 points was Lil Gamby. I mean, we're not even counting price as a factor, but I think it was probably one of the
Cheapest of the lot.
Yeah.
But, okay, but there was like no comparison. Like, it left the others in the dust so far behind.
Absolute.
Yeah, 6-point difference, which is quite a lot.
That was an amazing pizza. Like a seriously excellent quality of pepperoni, really good sauce, and superb bread. Like,
Yeah, the balance was there, everything you'd want in a pizza pie. So, congratulations, Lil Gamby, you have won Best Pizza of
Deservedly.
Mumbai City, or Bombay, as I like to call it, for 2024 at least. If you want us to do Pizza Wars next year, let us know. But definitely, we will not do 60 places, but maybe like a top 5 or top 10. And hopefully, you all will be back again to do some
depends.
judging.
Cecconi's, we need to have a conversation.
Yes, but we need
Meet
to
me
also
outside.
mention that Lil Gamby, we couldn't fault it. But just because you have to be judging and you can't give it 10 on 10, so we gave it 9.
You gave it 8.75 and wrote almost 9.
I was very
what I
tempted to. I gave it an 8. I was very tempted to cross it out and give
I
it
have
a
to
9.
think as a judge.
It was so close to perfect, guys. And
Yeah.
the value for money aspect. Now that I know which one it is,
That I didn't even look at value for money. I mean,
bloody the 1300 rupee Cecconi's versus 500 rupee Lil Gamby. I'm very angry
No,
about
it's not
this.
500, it's 800 rupees almost.
Arey,
I am still
I
very
would have
angry.
paid-
Double the price, double the salt. Excuse me.
I would have paid 1,000 rupees for it.
All right, on that note, we are going to say goodbye. Hopefully, Deepti's blood pressure will come down. We'll get her a nice cold beer and a little Gamby pizza pie. And yeah, we'll see you on the next episode of Pizza Wars in 2025, hopefully. And keep watching Headbanger Eats. There will be other interesting things coming up. Let me know what foods you'd like me to have battle it out in the next video. Maybe some ramen, maybe sushi, maybe dumplings. Maybe
How about butter chicken?
Okay, you can do butter chicken. I'm going to go
Can we
do...
get it sponsored by like a nutritionist? Because that's literally the only way it's going to happen. We're going to be so heavy after that.
Anyway, enough jibber jabber. Take care, guys. See you. Hey, folks, if you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button and do subscribe to Headbanger Eats. And we were having a bit of a discussion and we wanted to know from you, do you order pizza at home or do you go out and eat pizza? Which one do you do more of? Anyway, thank you for watching and make sure you watch all the individual reviews on the channel as well. Until the next one, cheers and keep eating.